Fame and money brought some wild times, drugs, and nearly the loss of his life and marriage. But God had other plans, as he reveals in his new book, and it is a page-turner, Cross Stitch, one man's journey from ruin to redemption. Give a great big welcome to Jason Grimsley. I was just captivated by your book. It was a phenomenal read, and it's not a sweet story of a guy who played baseball and got a few things wrong and then got it all fixed. I mean, it's a tough story.
Oh, I'm still not fixed. You can ask my wife about that.
Well, I actually did, and you know, I told her before the show, I said, "You're the hero of this book."
Oh, definitely. She's the one that led me to faith. She dragged me to church when I didn't want to go, when I wasn't a Christian. But I'd go just to placate her. And, you know, got a whole lot smarter when I got married. I didn't know that.
Didn't we all? Yes, we did. There were a couple of things I want to mention. One was when you were a major league player and all of the controversy was going around about drugs in the league and people using performance-enhancing drugs. You had an encounter with the FBI. They came, they grilled you, they wanted you to put the finger on other players, they wanted you to rat on other players, and you told them you didn't have anything. They were threatening to destroy your family, destroy your home, rip it apart. Now we're reading about stuff happening into political figures. So some of this has been going on a long time. I mean, your experience was shocking. You're a baseball player. You weren't even trying to change the world, just throw pitches.
Yeah, I was just a means to try to actually get to people that they actually wanted. You know, they wanted me to wear a wire and talk to my teammates and talk to other players on different teams, and I wasn't going to do that.
And they were really targeting people like Barry Bonds and some of the marquee players that were prominently known, and essentially saying, if you cooperate and you finger these guys, we'll go easy on you, we'll really hit them hard. I know you didn't do that, in part because you didn't feel like that you could, and secondly, you didn't know you had seen anything that you could personally attest to.
Well, even if I had seen something, I wasn't going to do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, but they squeezed you hard in that.
They did. And for about 20, 25 days, I got a call every day from them telling me they were going to basically arrest me or expose me. And I finally had enough and said, all right, just do what you got to do. You have one or two things. You can take my job or put me in jail. I'm going to take one of them off the table, so you only have one option. I quit.
You were ready to take your own life. You tried to squeeze the trigger, and somehow it didn't fire.
I'd been to 3 different rehabs, a psych ward, and I was tired of disappointing everybody. And I actually honestly thought and believed at that time, which was the biggest lie evil has ever told, that my family would be better off, everybody would be better off without me around. And that had about an ounce of cocaine and I don't know how many bottles of vodka and beer, what else. That didn't work over 3 days, so I figured I'd just do it the right way. And funny thing is, when I did pull the trigger and the gun didn't go off, all I thought about was I can't even do this right.
God must have been saying to you, I don't know if you could hear it at the time, you know, Jason, I may not be finished with you quite yet. Did that occur to you then?
Not like it did. 1999, I became a Christian. And the worst thing in the world that could have happened was we won the World Series.
Most of us would think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that big ring on your right hand over there.
Yeah, that was a great experience for me and my family.
Yeah.
But it focused on me again. And then I thought about, well, look how great I am. Look what I did. And then it just slowly but surely eroded away. And when I fell away, I wasn't only embarrassed, but I was ashamed the fact that I could even be called a Christian. And then I really ran from it. And I honestly thought that I was beyond redemption and couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror. Hated what I saw. And then figured that would be the way to fix it.
You know, it's a very honest book. It's not one that is filled with platitudes and sweet little moments, but it's a very raw story of a guy who struggled, but through whom God has worked an incredible miracle, using your wife, Dana, for a big part of that. And I hope people will read the story, because a lot of people have given up on themselves. Maybe they've given up on a family member. And reading your story is a great reminder that even if we give up on ourselves, God doesn't give up on us,
No doubt.
which is a great, great story.
No doubt. Yep.
This is the book, Jason Grimsley's Cross Stitch, a must-read, and it's available right now. If you go to Huckabee.tv to order it online, we'll show you how to do that and how to keep up with this amazing man with a story that is worth hearing. Hey, Mike Huckabee here. Listen, if you love your mom, apple pie, and being conservative, you know you ought to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and click the like button, and show all the leftists out there that conservatives are thriving and patriotism is far from dead. Am I pandering too much? No way. I'm just getting started.